right, welcome back. So we're going to quickly cover, I think, the easiest type of loop, and that's going to just be a number of times or iterations. So the first thing to notice is I have my loop definition here. The loop's name, it just says number of times. I've chosen the specific type of loop that iterates through a number of times, right? So that's just going to be a number, in this case 6. All that I'm doing within this loop is I have a decision that looks at the count of the loop, and if the count is equal to 3, it's going to go down the left path, which is going to do a escape or a break of the loop. We'll talk about the escapes in a later video because there are 2 types, but the break is the most common. So this is going to be fairly straightforward, right? All we're doing is counting up, and as we get to 3, where we find a match here, we're going to break the loop. When we go ahead and run this, we'll see that it completed. We can come up here to the top and take a look at our definition. We'll see that we have our first result, we went down the right path. And of course, 1 does not contain 3. We have our second result, again, going down the right path, 2 does not contain 3. And then finally, our third result, 3 contains 3. Now, note that when you use the count starts at 1 and progresses forward. There is also an index option. I believe the index would start at 0. So that's the most basic type of loop, just counting through the numbers. Pretty useful, especially if you want to do multiple things or send a consecutive list of messages or something like that. That's where you can use that. I think the next is more useful, and that's going to be kind of going through an array of items. So stay tuned, or progress on to the next video and watch how you can use a loop to go through an array of items.